How is everybody doing? I just came back in from my walk and I have to, like 5 minutes ago, and I have to get ready for my interview. Someone's interviewing me all the way from India. So, but I wanted to do this quick video because, like, are you afraid to lose people? I want to know. Drop a comment in the comments below. Are you afraid to lose people? I've gone through this myself, and it took me. There's the ambulance again. It took me some time to actually get, like detached a little bit because, like I said, I had a story with abandonment and things like that. So, but anyway, I no longer give a fuck whether I lose people. So if you're afraid to lose people, drop a comment below because I'm going to help you not give a fuck whether people leave your life or not in 5 to 10 minutes. So stay with me. I'm Avishai L, certified raw food educator, holistic health coach, and lifestyle expert, helping the professional and entrepreneurial, open-minded, and empathic woman get rid of their stress, gain their energy back, drop those pounds through nutrition and lifestyle changes without sacrificing their food favorites and authenticity. And today's video I wanted to do, there's a lot happening outside. Give me 1 second. I'm telling you, a lot of times people aren't even in those trucks. Okay, they're gone. If someone is, I hope they're okay. But a lot of the times, I'm telling you the truth, no one's in there. It's a signal. Anyways, so I wanted to do this video. Someone actually unsubscribed like from my newsletter, and I was like, I got happy. And this is why I got happy. I am obsessed. Obviously, I love when people come into my life, but I'm absolutely obsessed with repelling the fuck out of people. Like, completely obsessed. When people are like, I don't like her, I don't want to be bothered, or I'll go away, I'm like, thank you. Yes. Especially with the full moon energies where you're releasing right now and saying what you do and what you don't want. That actually makes me happy. And that took a while to learn, but I get happy. And here's why I was talking about this to someone today. So I'm actually happy that that person did that. I'm like, bye. Bye. I don't care. I'm always happy when I repel people. And the reason being is that I know off top, it's a gift from the universe saying, this is not who I want in your life. So you immediately see that these are not the people you want in your life. But in order to do that, you obviously have to start to say what you like, what you don't like, set those boundaries, and then not be afraid to implement those boundaries. So I made a decision a while back that I was going to be my complete self. And my complete self offends people sometimes. Some people get offended with a lot of things that I do. I can't please everyone. It's impossible to please everyone. And I've learned that, when people used to do certain things, when people used to leave my life, I would always be like, what could I have done? What did I do? Because a lot of people put like the guilt trip on me. And I'm like, there's nothing that you could have done. You're being yourself. And sometimes being yourself is going to repel people. Don't feel guilty. Don't chase after people. If people want to tell you why they left or why they did this and that, they will. If they don't, keep it moving. Like, appreciate this full moon energy vibe of getting rid of toxicity. You don't need that. I could go and ask and say, hey, why'd you leave? I don't give a fuck. Like, you left because the universe cleansed you out of my life, and I'm happy about it. Be happy when people are taken out. Okay. Now, the only thing is you have to realize that there's nothing that you could have said or done. Now, if someone reaches out to you and says, hey, you did this, and they'd like to resolve it and they want to bring that up to you, then that's a different thing. But if people go, just let them go. For some of you who are not used to, people leaving, I have the evil eye, by the way, repels evil. For those of you who are not used to people leaving, it can really, take a hit to your heart. It can feel like a hole in your heart. You can be like, oh, I've known this person for so long. Why would they go? And it's, What I want you to do when you feel like that is say, what did I do? What could I have done? If all those answers are nothing, I couldn't have changed anything, I didn't do anything, don't worry about it. It's going to happen. This is a part of life. What happens is there's an ebb and flow in the universe. And when people leave, you attract the right people. So I get excited when I repel people because I'm like, the right people will come in. And even if the right people don't come in right away, I know that it was for the highest good of the universe, the creator, the angels. I know it's for a purpose. Having that mindset that it's meant to be will really help you. You know, because you can pick yourself apart, you know, and be self-deprecating, have these self-deprecating thoughts. If you're always thinking, what could I have done better? What did I do? Listen, it's time to break free, apparently. You know, you can be the kindest person and people won't like kind. You could be the meanest person and people won't like mean. You could be the meanest person and people do want mean. You could be the kindest person and people do want kind. It doesn't matter. Just like this, I'm wearing a shirt. People could hate gray and they could click off the video because they don't like gray. You know, this eyeshadow is similar. It's like a pearlish, iridescent color. People could not like it and click off the video. You know, you can't please everybody. People may be like, why does she wear all her rings on one finger? Because I like to, motherfucker. And I'm going to continue to do that. Just start to feel comfortable being yourself. I want you to take this video and take implementable action and start to say, what do I want to do today that makes me feel comfortable regardless of what other people think? And I want you to do that. It could be jogging with a tutu. Go and do it. It could be, I don't know, hammering a wall. Whatever makes you feel comfortable that might make other people feel uncomfortable, I want you to do it. If people are repelled, they were not your people. And this is why I say, be yourself up front with people so you can cleanse early. I'd rather cleanse people out of my life early than let them sneak up on me like a snake and say, oh, it was like this all along. I'd rather you get the fuck out than me actually having to deal with you for years and being like, oh, you've been like this all along, so you've been fake, you know, because that's a different problem. So I hope this video helps you to not give a fuck. Let people leave. And especially people are going to especially go with this energy. And if you missed that deep throating astrology, which some people had a problem with the title, I don't really care. It's episode 130 if you want to know more about that and how certain energies play a role. If you're into astrology, like I said, this is for the open-minded empathic person. You could watch that episode on Avi Unfiltered and learn what happens in the universal energies, the creator, the angels, everything, the ebb and flow as to what's actually happening, you know, in terms of, you know, this pandemic and, you know, everything that's happening. It's a reason why it's happening. Everything happens for a reason. Everything's meant to be. Is not for you to, you know, get upset and take it internally. I know it's very hard when you're empathic because I'm empathic too. And I had to learn that. I was like, let me observe, not absorb. Let me not take it personally. Let me say it's a lesson, you know, and let me keep it moving. So I hope you keep it moving. You're loved from me. If you're on here and you're part of my tribe, I do not judge you. And I think you're the shit. So if that helps anyone, I hope this helps. Have a wonderful night. Cleanse, detox, take a hot bath, drink some hot tea, do whatever the fuck you want, no matter how it looks like to anybody. Much love, everyone. And I gotta go because I got an interview.